There are many things in this world that we just have no control over. These things greatly impact our everyday lives. Pieces of technology behind the scenes, shaping our social and economic systems, to the changing of weather, causing hurricanes, wildfires, and massive floods. On the other hand, we are in control of many aspects of our lives, from the values we choose to follow, our behavior, and how we decide to react to things and the effect people have on us. We can either choose to accept how others view us or dismiss it, learning to judge ourselves. How's it going, souls? We all know someone who is labeled an addict, whether it's your uncle or the hobo down the road. These people are considered to be on the lower levels of society, treated like they're broken and frail. We have these assumptions because we're convinced that addiction is a disease. We treat addicts like they're already on the early way to a grave, as if they're going through the 4 stages of cancer. In this video, I'm going to try and convince you why addicts are not a disease. What comes to mind when you think of disease? Nothing good. I personally would relate it to a end of the world scenario or something you observe under a microscope. In a way, facts don't even matter, only how it's viewed in society. Let's see what Google says. A disorder of structure or function in a human, animal, or plant,
especially one that produces specific signs or symptoms or that affects a specific location and is not simply a direct result of physical injury.
These are absolutely terrible. So you think you want to be around someone that is associated with these problems? Of course not. Better to push it under the rug and pretend it's not there. We lock up addicts as if they are criminals because they indulged in something that hurt them? Does that remind you of anyone else? Like someone who spends hours a day pleasuring themselves to others on a computer screen. How about people who bet their odds against machines with bright colors and comfy chairs? Or ones who live inside shopping malls, making sure to always sport the latest fashion. They all can be considered having a disease, right? So why is it we're treating people who take substances unfairly? Personally, I think any activity can be considered a drug if you desire it, with the outcome doing more harm than good. The point I'm trying to make here is that we need to stop stigmatizing addicts, associating words like disease that relate to endless pain and suffering to even death. Does not help anyone, only divides us. The way we approach people, not just addicts, but any person that's struggling, is absolutely wrong. I know that some people would rather push the idea aside that we're not all the same, because if you really looked at yourself compared to the person that shoots up heroin, you would find out pretty quickly that there's not much difference, except one is revered and the other is shamed in society. If you're an addict out there having trouble controlling your impulses, just know there is hope. You don't need to sign up for a treatment facility, spending your days shaming yourself. A lot of individuals have a huge interest in making sure you stay sick. When you feel like you're broken, you're going to go to any length to try and help yourself. Or well, I mean, other people will. For example, my father put a lot on the line to help me. He didn't know what else to do. All he knew was that I was hurting. And someone offered a solution.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Does this look like a rehab treatment center to you?
At Passages Malibu, we treat and heal the underlying causes of addiction so you can live a healthy, addiction-free life.
That's a pretty bold statement to make. This facility will just heal you. It's not, it might heal you, it will heal you. Doesn't that sound wrong to you? I gotta say, that does look like a good time.
This is not a 12-step program. This works.
Oh, I forgot to mention that the guy that's speaking, yeah, that's God. He just knows that it will work because that's how it works.
I should know. I was an addict for 10 years. Now I'm not.
So this program is universally effective because one man who apparently survived a 10-year heroin addiction, which is absolutely commendable if it's true, but still does not give him the right to claim his program works for everyone.
Call 888-520-CURE and end your addiction now.
Just press that button and then your addiction is cured. Just like that. It's so simple, right? As long as this problem is around, the thinking you are not in control of yourself, people will always be in business, and since apparently money is king, that is the overall mentality. Money equals power, and power for most people is intoxicating, even if it means you have to step on your fellow man to acquire it. The world is filled with greed. We need to start understanding that and realize what that means for us. You are not an addict. You just think you are. Believe in yourself, and instead of calling a treatment center or dosing yourself with pills, first look at yourself and think, why am I doing what I am doing? That's the video. Thank you everyone for watching, and please keep those comments coming, positive and negative. I'm learning a lot, but just one thing I want to mention. If you decide instead of leaving feedback, you rather push your opinions on others, then just know you will be deleted. I don't have any problem with constructive criticism, but if you're telling someone not to do something because you have a problem with it, then just know there are more people like me out there that stand up to little shitheads like you. And for everyone else, share, subscribe, and hit that bell when I put out more content.